What's going on, everyone? And welcome. I know you got a couple of you pouring in from Money Mitch, but we got a pretty good show planned for you guys. I'm here with Mr. Chan Lo himself, and we're about to do Chan's Trades. Chan, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rohan? What's up, guys? How are you guys today?
Yeah, let us know how you're feeling. Drop a one in the chat. Let us know if you're excited for this show. Well, as we get started, to those people who don't know who you are, Chan, why don't you give a quick intro and maybe a quick pitch of basically what this show is.
Yeah, so I have my own Discord server, Chance Trades. There's over 12,000 members in it, and we've been at it for a while. We actually started during COVID because I had nothing to do. As some of you guys may know, I used to be a police officer, quit my job to do trading because of all the politics. So, so yeah, I'm just here to help people. We do have like alert services, and we have our own callsorputs.com platform. But a lot of people are into trading, so we're just really here to help. And excited to be here on Benzinga. Hopefully we grow together. And yeah, short intro. Ex NYPD, ex homeless. I guess that's the runner. Made my first bag during Ebola, which I should have actually knew and made another bag during COVID, because during Ebola I played a company called Lake, and that made me actually buy my first home. So I should have known that for COVID, but I didn't take advantage of it. But whatever, things happen for a reason, and I got my Discord group, and I also started another business. So I guess that's that. But yeah, I'm just here to help out. So whatever questions you guys have, please drop it. No laughing, Greg.
Awesome.
Fun. This is my first time, so.
No, laughing is encouraged, Greg. Laugh a little. It's okay. No, that's awesome, Chan, and I will let you take it away.
All right, yeah. So let's go ahead and bring up the charts, because I see Greg asking where's the king of puts. They know me for writing puts on the SPY. I'm actually in puts right now. However, I don't know exactly if we would get this move down, but everything is pointing towards us getting this move down. And we did write some puts today, and if you guys were in the chat, you guys know we got a 50% lotto play. And Jesus, what was that flash crash? I know, I was looking at that. I don't know what it was, but TD Ameritrade like usually does some weird stuff like that, and I don't know what that is. Could it be a print? I don't know. It hit to the 410, the 411, 410 mark, which we said we might be headed towards. So maybe that's a sign. I don't know. What do you think, Jesus? Do you see the market dumping as well, or what? Because everything's pointing to the downside. We also got a huge. This is my closerputs.com platform. We also got a lot of puts coming in towards end of the day. So I think we're gonna have a move down, and the VIX also is looking primed for a move up. However, the VIX acts as an oscillator, so you can't really chart it necessarily. But every time we get some sort of bull wedge, we do tend to rip, as you can see over here. I think there's a move coming up over here. We're forming a base around this 20 level. Win from the chat also said that we're trying to hold the 20 level. I'm looking at the after hours right now, and I'm getting a little scared. But again, we're always trading positions that we are capable of managing. So I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Dump, bro. Yeah, dump, bro, dump. I would love for it to dump, but every time we make a winning trade, we tend to size down. So we said prior that we could potentially have an Elliott wave projection where we get ABC correction. I think we kind of, I wouldn't say we invalidated it yet, as we're still below the B correction, the B relief bounce. So I do think we have an incomplete C pullback, so which indicates another move down to finish it. We're also looking at a potential pennant formation. So over here with the white lines, we have a potential pennant, and everything points toward the downside. So we're nearing the top of a supply zone. We're not trying to fill this gap up here apparently. And to complete the whole pennant formation according to the Elliott wave, we need the A, B, C, D, E. So we're currently at A, B, C, D. So we're over here. So to finish this move prior to another leg up, we should have a move down. And these puts gave me the confidence in the play. Depending, again, these are like a little further out for next week. So maybe not tomorrow. It could be next week. So, you know, got to be careful with the lotto puts. However, again, lottos are lottos. So in the case that doesn't work out, is okay. We're also writing puts for further out into next month. Jesus, what do you think about crypto? Because with crypto, we always spoke about this in the chat, and this was a solid. This would have been a solid play, but you guys know I'm not a fan of crypto. But this was a long-term trend line being respected. So if I was actually looking at this, I probably would have gotten into some Bitcoin or something of that sort. But this is what we're talking about. Like, this thing could go back crazy, and it could just come down like crazy once a country decides to regulate it. So the drop was caused by like multiple factors. I believe it was because Elon said that they might be selling portions of their crypto or whatever, although he did come out and clarify it. China, I believe, saying that they're going to ban it. So this move, I don't know. It held the trend line, which is great, but who knows? The United States could be the next one to put some sort of regulation on it, and we don't know where it will go from here. You know, the United States government is not going to allow some sort of unknown crypto to just take over the market as a currency. And blockchain technology itself is something that is not one and the same with crypto, but part of the crypto like correlation in a tad bit. But finding the right crypto for the correct blockchain like Ether or whatever is going to be like finding a great penny stock on the penny stock market. So there are better stocks out there that plays the whole blockchain. I call TD to know why SPY is having a big drop. Yeah, no, it could be. It could be. TD Ameritrade always tends to do that. I don't know why, because you can't really see it on I don't think you can see it on TradingView. I use TD myself too, but I have so many lines and I didn't really want to confuse the crap out of people on the show. So I was like, let me just start a fresh chart on TradingView. But yeah, see, it doesn't show it here on TradingView. It only shows on TD, but could definitely be the case. Jesus, you said 29K. I know you called this out in the chat before. But that's a bold prediction. I mean, it did hit the 30K. You was asking for 30K and you got it. So did you end up going long on did you end up going long on crypto, or you're looking for a little maybe double test? BDT is a legacy Gen 1 crypto and will continue to have value, but will remain on Earth. I agree. I don't think that crypto, Bitcoin itself is gonna blow up like it did prior. I think there's so many cryptos now that it's, yeah. Oh yeah, don't talk about Robinhood. But yeah, I think it will remain on Earth. I think there's plenty of other choices now that you could choose from. So crypto itself, there's such a huge basket that Bitcoin is kind of like out of the way. Ether is like more of the main focus now. But people don't understand with like Bitcoin, like Bitcoin itself, it doesn't have as much utility as Ether. And also, to get a good return on Bitcoin, like currently you're looking at, you know, right now it's close to 40,000, and people are like, you know, it could hit 100,000 by the end of this year or whatever the case might be. But no, I wouldn't say it's the S&P of crypto. There are crypto ETFs now that you could buy, not ETF, but blocks that you could buy that diversifies it for you. But crypto, like for Bitcoin to make you 100% return, this needs to go to at least 80,000. So, you know, people are like, oh, it's going to hit 100,000. It's going to do this and that within a year. But I mean, there are plenty of stocks or even options trades that you could take that could bring you 100% within, you know, days or minutes. You know, like today's our lotto play, that thing brought 50% in like a few minutes. Actually, let me show you guys exactly what happened today. And Jesus, check this out, because this played out picture perfect. Actually, everyone from Chance Trades, check this out. Greg, you too, because I know you don't trade that, like intraday trade that much, but you're still one of my favorite people. So look at how this works. So we get our pennant line over here, the white one. We also have a supply zone at this 415.85 level, right? So this part was at, wait, oh, I think I have to change this to Eastern Standard. All right, yeah, I was like, whoa. So this part over here was at 1140, 1145. Now check out callsorputs.com at 1138. And this was when we took the trade. Now, I don't know if I could bring up my Discord. Yeah, I don't think I could bring up my Discord, but we alerted the thing at around 11:35. Then we saw this put come in, and we're like, okay, like someone else is taking this trade with us. So pretty confident, and it comes right down. This was our first play that generated 50%. Then we get our little push up, and again we hit this supply level, and we reach above the trend line, and we get all of these puts. So at 330 and 405, we get these 350, 330. At 330, we get the puts, which was right here, and we tanked. And as you guys know, we could trade ETFs 15 minutes into the market. So it worked out perfectly, and that's why, like, this platform. And again, Benzinga also has Benzinga Pro. But with this platform, we also look at the AI. So with the Chance AI, like I said, anything over 1, be very, very cognizant as to these sweeps. They most likely will work out, as you can see, over 1, over 1, over 1. And the one at 12 o'clock, over 1. The one at 11:38, over 1. So knowing how to use it with technicals is an amazing thing. So this ain't for beginner traders. It's only for like intermediate, so that you can apply it with technicals. The link is within the YouTube description below. So if you guys want to check it out, go check it out. Let me see what you guys are saying. Feels like BTC will continue to seed market cap as investments focus more upon. Yeah, I agree. Solar up. Solar up. I agree. Ether is doing a lot better things compared to BTC. Yeah, Jesus, Ether is way more promising. Exactly. Ether needs to release its 2.0 quickly before Cardano. Cardano is another one that a lot of people actually love. Again, you guys know I am not the biggest crypto guy here. I like my stocks. Sid, who cut my hair? You don't like it? I actually think it's nice this time, because the other time I got it from somewhere else and it was bad, but like my hairline was a little tilted sideways. This time it's kind of straight. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks nice. No, I'm actually trying to get waves. If you guys think I can, if I could get it, but I got it somewhere near me. I got it for this show, actually. You know I don't care about how I look. ADA is going to #1. So we got ADA, and actually I was speaking to Rohan about it. A lot of people are actually talking about VeChain. Do you guys know anything about that? You trying to grow a fro? No, I don't think I'll look like a porcupine more than anything if I try to grow a fro. If Bitcoin goes down, it all goes down. Nah, I would have to disagree. I mean, they do correlate, especially when there's news that, you know, makes it that way. But you know, we've seen Bitcoin kind of like flatline while Ether ran from like 1800 to 4000. So I think if nothing happens, there's definitely other cryptos that can outperform Bitcoin. But in the case of news, I mean, that's just everything in correlation. That BTC is the S&P of crypto. Why? Why you think that, T Nasty? I'm just curious. I mean, I do get what you're trying to say, but I don't think so. I think Bitcoin is slowly losing its drive, because I think, first of all, a lot of people aren't they don't have enough money to buy a whole Bitcoin. So you're looking at like a position of 0.40 of a Bitcoin. So now you're talking about Satoshis, and then like everyone's like, what the hell? Like, I just want to at least own one. So everyone's going into like these smaller ones. Bitcoin needs to break 44K to make any moves. Right now, it's all noise and algos. I do believe it is all algos. I mean, on the chart, this was such a clean play. I wish, and also we're not. It doesn't seem like we're done going down. I think we could definitely go lower, but again, you have to take. This is a clear bear flag right here, but you have to take into account that now you have a whole bunch of Gen Z people who are diamond hands and buy the dip mentality. So it's like, where are we supposed to go from here? Because you can only force down the market so much if the people don't want it down. So what are you supposed to do? So although it should be going lower, again, like right now it might be retesting this bear flag breakdown, but who knows? I do think we get one more move down. The most critical level is this trend line, in my opinion, because you literally blew through and you're trying to reclaim the 200 MA right here, which you're seeing like right now is trying to go above the 200 MA. So this little section like right here is very, very critical to determine whether or not crypto is going to reclaim its bullish territory. And obviously things don't go straight down or straight up. So it's not going to go straight down, even if everyone wanted to. There's going to be a relief bounce. There's going to be everything. Jesus, like I agree with you. T Nasty, yeah, I know. It did give the market its first validation. I agree with you 100%. And Robert, you're 100% right. There is cycles, which is what I'm saying. And as of right now, crypto is still prone to a bunch of regulations that will come into play in the future. Next support is 31K. Let's see. I mean, you have this demand level, which is right here. This is a clear demand level. Reacted to the T. If you know what supply and demand here, just think of it as like support and resistance on steroids. But it reacted to the T. If I was actually looking at crypto, I would have caught this perfectly. Jesus, I know you could have caught it. You're great at supply and demand, and you're constantly improving as a trader. So I'm sure you could have saw this. I mean, I'm not a crypto trader, so I wasn't really looking at it, but literally textbook trend line holding up, coming into demand, and it just gets wicked out. But as of right now, we still have this 200 MA and the trend line. We got to see if we go back above or we're gonna stay below. Whether or not it's going into bearish territory, I don't know. Again, this is very prone to, if anyone wants to tell you they know, I would actually say that you're completely wrong, because no one knows. This is such a prone to news, speculative investment rather than it depends what you're doing with this. I mean, are you trading it or you're investing into it? If you're investing into it, you shouldn't even be looking at the chart, honestly, because this is not something that is within the next year or two. This is like maybe like 5 years down the line to 10 years down the line. So if you're investing, this shouldn't affect you. You should have already known that countries are going to have regulation coming into place for crypto. That was something on my mind since the beginning. If you check my TikTok, that blown up, we've been talking about regulation forever, and everyone was saying that there wouldn't be this and that. Obviously, you're seeing it now, and there's going to be more to come. But if, like I said, if it's an investment, treat it as an investment. It shouldn't be something you're looking at constantly. If nothing has changed fundamentally, you shouldn't be looking at it. Do your homework on Bitcoin before discussing ambiguous speculations. Robert, this is a speculative. It is a speculative asset, and again, the homework is already done. There's no argument that actually tells you that it's not a great investment. It could be. I'm not here to argue whether it's a great investment or not. I told you I'm skeptic about it. I love the blockchain technology, but not crypto itself. If you've done your homework, then obviously, if it's an investment, you shouldn't be looking at the chart too often, as nothing fundamentally changed about the crypto asset itself. India banned Bitcoin. Yep. I think they actually went back on that. I think they actually I think they revoked it, or was that China? I know China. I think China banned it. I'm not sure. I think India went back on it. They said that they were going to do it, and they didn't do it. Yeah, Conrad, it is 100% risky because the investors and yep, I agree. I agree with that point 100%. I don't think that a lot of people in crypto actually know about crypto. A lot of crypto investors are actually Gen Zs who don't know, and they just are into it because everyone's in it. Me myself, I'm not too informed about crypto as well, but I know like the basics of it. What is your analysis on AMD for next week, Sid? Let me see. AMD, you have overhead supply. This was a clean play. I was hoping for the gap fill. I mean, we kind of got it, very, very close to it. I wouldn't trade AMD just because we have overhead supply at the 78.82 level. However, you do have a lot of good news with the $4 billion in share buybacks. But whenever we get news like share buybacks, etc., you have to be somewhat, cautious. Not that it's not good news, but you have to understand, like, institutions, the reason they're so successful is because they sell when retail is getting in and they buy when retail is fearful. So when they release news like that, and you have to also think, like, is AMD going to repurchase shares at like $78 a share, or are they going to try to somehow get it for a cheaper price, etc. If you read the book Volume Price Analysis by Anna Coling, it is time to drive home. Thanks for your time, Chance. Yep, thank you, T Nasty, for coming in. But yeah, when news like that comes over, you have to just be very cautious. Hard cutoff 73.5 hard cutoff. Just to try to figure out exactly what they're gonna do during this repurchase. And again, I'm bearish on the market, so I wouldn't go long. But you have a lot of good momentum into this, and you also held that gap fill level very, very well. I should have taken the upside, but it's been tested 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 4th time that it tested it, so I would have been a little cautious as to go to the upside. But we did get a golden sweep for that. I just love hearing you talk. Oh my god. Any thoughts on JMIA broken out of a long downtrend with a couple green days, but still down from all-time highs? Man, JMIA, man, that thing. Even when I first started trading, I believe that thing was. Oh my god, bro! Let's check this out. Let's check out JMIA. But oh, actually, you really might have a trade here. One second. Let's chart this out together, yeah? I mean, first, from the macro perspective, we have this potential falling wedge, which is a bullish one. However, it looks like it did break out of it already. So we could potentially A, B, C. So we could potentially be seeing some upside from here. Let me see the demand and supply zones right here. Where are we right now? Well, first you're gonna have to be here. Demand will be here. All right, so as of right now, I wouldn't say get into it. I will wait for it to somewhat retrace, maybe to this 25.69 level. Again, bearish on. So whenever you trade, you want the market to be in your favor. As of right now, I am bearish on the market. We could potentially, which is a 10% move from 27.78 to 25.69. I would wait for a pullback, and if this is wave one after this macro correction, we usually get a 50% retracement. So, you know, over here, this could potentially be an entry point over here between 25.69 and 24.05. It's a little wide, but a wave two retracement for the most explosive wave three should look something similar to this. Let's see if it works out. But so this could potentially be wave one, and then wave two coming down here, then wave three up here, potentially a retracement up here, and then right here. So this could potentially be wave one forming currently. With a bearish market, this should pull back to 24.05 to 25.69, and then for explosive wave three of one to bring it up here. I would be, let's see if there's any sweeps actually. As of right now, actually, but it's one. One is not bad. But they're in, this one's in the money, this one's farther out. So right here is signaling that it's, and this is an opening trade, 3,000 size, 3,000 volume. This one's opening too. So we might actually be bearish. So if this is the case, since we got bearish today, I mean, this playing out could potentially be a nice bounce opportunity if it does head down toward that 25.69 level. GMIA itself, though, you got to remember, I mean, people say this is like the Amazon of Africa or something of that sort, right? You have to be very cautious with those because everything is like very news dependent. Tesla, what are you guys saying? Let me see. Chandler, where can I find your previous videos? Any website? Yes. If you do look at the description of this video, you see my website, the one that I was just in, callsorputs.com. Again, it's not for beginner traders. If you are, it's not useful. But if you're not, callsorputs.com is basically an option sweep platform that is relatively cheap compared to competitors. We have a Discord. The link's also in the bio. Our YouTube is in the bio. We actually predicted the most recent market dump and also the relief bounce. So if you check the videos, they're all timestamped and stuff like that. So check that out. If it dipped to $18 intraday and I scooped a bit, didn't get as much as I should have, thought, was too scared to buy anymore. When did it dip down to 18? Did it have that wide of a swing today? No. You mean over here on this this weird looking bar? Yeah, that would have been a nice entry. I mean, you got a huge volume here too. You know, people are obviously interested. You see volume coming back in after like relatively low, and that's near a demand level. So I do still think that we might get this minor retracement before an explosive move up. It dropped huge PM one day. Yeah, that's, well, I don't know what happened to it. What happened to it? Open at 18. Yeah, I saw that was an insane candle. Crypto in general is so risky. If you guys, I mean, this might sound crazy, and now I'm gonna sound like I'm like opposite of Kathy Woods, but Tesla, I think Tesla has a lot more room to go down. I think from the top, we're getting an ABC correction, so you know, from here to here to here to here. This is called an ABC correction on a macro perspective on Tesla after I think Tesla just topped out with a complete five-way structure. And it confirmed that this is a potential ABC correction as we get a three-move relief bounce. So this is A, and then B is ABC, and then we're getting down. So we should get some sort of relief bounce. I am thinking to potentially maybe on the retests, maybe over here to look for a short. However, again, like I said, it sounds like a crazy speculation, but I think that Tesla would actually head down to this 442 level. It's funny because yesterday I was actually on this Benzinga show with somebody else, and she told me she thinks that Tesla's gonna go down to 300. 501 price target. Yeah, I agree with you. Let's see what the sweeps are saying. Awesome, dude. You are here something else. You can't edit your messages here, so I don't think you can actually. All right, so there's no gold sweeps. I mean, just a bunch of noise. These are way too far out the money. $30,000. That's not a lot, so wouldn't even pay attention to that. But yeah, Tesla. I think we are headed down to the 442 level. Actually, I think my time is up. So there's a 30-minute show. So Rohan, if you could just end the show for me. Thank you guys for participating. It was a great time. Maybe we get a longer segment next time. But
yeah, if you guys want to see more Chan, if you want to see more Chan's trades, drop a 1, show us the support, and make sure to hit the like, because that's how we gauge. You know, you guys gotta hit the like. It takes like 5 seconds, and that's how we gauge. You know, that you guys are interested and you want to see more of this show. And absolutely, if there's interest, then we can make a longer show. And yeah, it was a great one, great first start. Thanks, Chan, for coming on the channel. And yeah, folks, it's been a good one, and we will catch you for the next one.
Follow the Financial Chance. Check out those links in the bio. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.
All right.